Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be another reading mean comments video, and boy do I have a treat for you today. I had a hater that hated me so much they couldn't find the words to tell me how much they hated me, so they had AI compose a novel for me. It's such a treat. We'll save that one for last though. First we got Laws K7W. Why don't you lot just worry about your own lives instead of bagging everyone else? Huh? Vicky Karar. This person has been in a previous reading me comments video. She said, "Why don't all of you mind your own business? All you are doing is slandering people." Slander is knowingly spreading false information, and that's not what I'm doing here. Show you guys proof and receipts of the things that I say. Okay? That rhymed. Anna N3 whatever the fuck. "Why don't you get over the niche, lady? Why don't you open up your eyes and see that niche is the problem, not me?" Sandy Thomas said,
"Wow, think about cleaning up your language. Don't know the whole story, but you are really offensive."
Well, maybe you should take the time to learn the whole story. Then you might perhaps be able to understand why. Are you guys ready for this treat? Are you guys ready for this AI generated treat? So this person, The Observer on Reddit, what an ominous name. Okay, so their whole Reddit account is dedicated to me. So flattering. So they message me on Reddit and they say this. "Vad, honestly, watching what you've become is wild. You started off pretending to stand for accountability and truth, but let's be real, you don't actually have any real information." I don't? How dare you do ChatGPT dirty like that, giving them false information about me, making them spew this? How dare you do that? I do have real information. I do have proof. I come with a lot of proof and a lot of evidence. In the rare circumstances where I don't have that proof or evidence and I feel strongly about it, I say that it is my opinion. And I can do that. I can state my opinion. Everything that comes out of your mouth is regurgitated nonsense from your little circle of lackeys. Lackeys, huh? That's cute. Again, this is all AI, guys, because this person clearly does not have an original thought in their brain. You repeat whatever they feed you without checking anything, and half the time you can't even keep your own story straight. What the fuck? Again, doing ChatGPT dirty by telling them false information about me, and it's chaotic, it's unprofessional, and frankly, it's embarrassing. I get secondhand embarrassment watching you the same way I did watching, okay, we're gonna block out that name because she did mention someone's name that we're no longer talking about. But I do just want to address something. So this same person posted a picture of that person's apartment on Reddit, but yet I'm the bad person. Like literally posted where they live on Reddit, but again, I'm the bad person. Secondhand embarrassment watching me. I got embarrassment for you right now. Your whole insult here was created by a fucking robot. So you've gone from calling out scammers to just tearing down whoever's convenient that week. Not true. You pick at people's looks, their tone, their voices, things that have nothing to do with scamming or accountability. So that is true. I will do that if you cross the line. So somebody recently crossed a line with me. They sent pictures of my kids and you don't fucking do that. So yes, absolutely. That is a true statement. I will pick apart their looks, their tone, their voice, and things that have nothing to do with scamming or accountability. Yes, because they crossed a line. So that statement is true, but there's a reason for it, a very valid reason. You nitpick people's appearances like it's high school again. It's not exposing anyone, it's bullying, and it's not a good look for someone who claims to be above the drama. So again, there's a reason why I do that. Again, if you cross the line, if you bring my kids into this, yes, I will do that and feel no remorse. You failed to tell ChatGPT why I do that. You carry yourself with that cold, mean girl attitude, acting like no one can touch you. You bark at anyone who disagrees, snap at valid criticism, and roll your eyes like showing basic empathy is beneath you. I told you guys this was a treat. You mistake cruelty for confidence, but that stone face, I'm unbothered routine doesn't read as power, it reads as insecurity. Did I change the voice? I feel like I changed the voice halfway, sorry. You look angry and hollow, not strong. And now you're out here throwing tantrums about someone supposedly sharing a picture from your own public Facebook. So it's not public. It's not public. It's not. Nope.
Give me a break. You've done the exact same thing to other people, showing personal photos, talking about their families. What? Digging through their socials all while claiming it's for context.
Like, never shown pictures of people's kids. Like, that's, again, I'm like responding to a robot here, so it's a little fucking weird. Yeah, I've never done that at all. Never. Nope. I've always been against that.
When it happens to you, suddenly it's harassment and stalking. The hypocrisy couldn't be louder.
Again, it's not hypocrisy because it's two completely different things. I don't bring kids into it, and they did.
You've turned yourself into a caricature. Someone who confuses being cruel with being credible. You don't investigate, you don't verify, you just gossip, guess, and go live about it like you're breaking some huge story.
False, 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 and false. It's not, no.
And every time you get something wrong, you just double down instead of owning it. That's not integrity, that's ego.
Okay, so that's not fucking true. If there's ever been a time where I have said something incorrectly, I was fed false information, I get on a video and I tell you guys that. I've done that a couple of times. The reason I'm putting this in video is because of how wildly inaccurate it is.
At this point, you and blank might as well team up. At least she's somewhat productive these days and not actively scamming people. Meanwhile, you're sitting there recycling the same tired talking points and calling it the truth.
Like what? What am I recycling? Exactly. I'm not recycling anything. I'm literally getting new information every day. Again, I'm responding to a robot right now.
You're not exposing anyone. You're performing outrage for clicks.
I'll show you guys that this is AI generated. But that's how I know, like, sentences like that, you're not exposing anyone, you're performing outrage for clicks, that's not integrity, that's ego. Sentences like that are a clear indication that it is AI. I might as well just show you guys it right now. So I put it through an AI reader and it says, we are highly confident this text was AI generated, 96% AI generated. I'm sure they put in the parts about the other person whose name I'm not going to name, so that wasn't AI generated. They were able to form those sentences themselves. So proud of you for that, whoever the fuck you are.
The observer. Okay, you're angry at everyone, snappy at everything, and so wrapped up in your own narrative that you can't see how far you've drifted from what you used to claim you were about. You can't cry accountability when you don't hold yourself to the same standard. You've become exactly the kind of person you once claimed to be exposing.
Why am I getting upset with a robot right now? I'm like, you want to go? You want to go, AI? You want to go, ChatGPT? Siri, was it you? Who was it?
It's sad, really. You had people who respected you, who believed in what you were trying to do, and you threw that away to play queen of the internet mean girls.
Did I? Because I'm pretty sure my numbers are growing every day. I'm not losing followers. I'm gaining views and followers. So once again, I'm arguing with a robot.
You can't keep pretending that you don't care what people think, but everyone can see it. The defensiveness, the overreactions, the way you lash out anytime someone challenges you.
This person might have told AI, ChatGPT, whatever the fuck, that I make videos, like these videos, but this is like purely for like entertainment purposes and me making money. It's not me like getting legit pissed off. The only time I legit get mad about something is when people talk about my kids. That's literally the only time. I couldn't care less about anything else that's said about me. Talk about my kids, totally different story.
You've lost your credibility, you've lost your direction, and honestly, you've lost the plot.
I replied back to this person. I said, bah ha 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 ha. What a nice little afternoon treat. A cute little AI novel. This is going to make for some great content. So thank you. Video coming soon. And they replied back. I'm sure they put that response into ChatGPT because they replied back and said,
you really just proved my point. The minute someone holds up a mirror, you deflect with mockery instead of actually addressing anything I said. Calling my use of AI an afternoon treat doesn't make you look clever. It just shows you've got nothing real to say back.
I do have stuff to say back and it's not AI generated, but just for the record, actually, I think, yeah. Okay, let's read this first.
And let's not pretend you're some anti-AI purist, Vad. You use it too. Those photos and graphics in your videos, you didn't draw those by hands. And those overly polished, perfectly phrased, off-the-cuff rants, you can literally hear when you're reading from an AI-assisted script. So come on, spare me the fake outrage.
So I've never claimed to be against AI. Never once. Nope. AI doesn't write my rants. Nope, that comes from my brain. The only videos I've ever used AI in, I'll actually link them down below. So I made a video recently talking about the hurricane in Jamaica. Now that I'm thinking about it, they've all been voiceover videos when I show pictures. And I've never claimed that I drew those pictures. I've told you guys it's AI. And yeah, I do have AI write those video script. And it's quite obvious because it's different from these videos. The videos that I do like this, my rants and shit, are not AI. But again, they just used AI to reply back to me. You're so fucking pathetic. You don't have one original thought in your head. It's literally all AI. It's fucking crazy. Again, I'm not knocking AI, but you know, if you use it to try to insult people and like to try to prove your point, that's taking it a little bit too far, I think. That is, no, think for yourself. And they said, you can try to frame it like I'm the one embarrassing myself. You are. You absolutely are, I promise. But all you've done is show everyone how quick you are to mock and deflect when you're caught off guard. Okay, well, I kind of was caught off guard that I received an AI insult. An AI written insult. Yeah, that did kind of catch me off guard. And yes, I am going to mock that because it's fucking hilarious. But that's what I do. I put it in videos like this and I make money off fucking crazy people like you.
It's recycling other people's research and AI prompts is what passes for great content now. Then congrats, you've officially become everything you make fun of. What?
Again, it's a robot, Vanessa. It's a robot. It's a robot.
Keep pretending though. It's the only thing you do consistently.
I ended up blocking them because I'm like, I don't got time for this. Like, you're literally sending me AI generated novels. I can entertain it for a minute, but a minute and a half is too long. I replied back and I said, wait. You're copying and pasting all this AI shit, but then you turn around and post a picture of blank's apartment on here. I said, I've never denied using AI. I don't use it to try to insult people though. Your whole Reddit account is dedicated to me. Adorbs. Now I block you because I don't have time for your bullshit. That was entertaining though. That was entertaining. I will give you that. Very, very inaccurate. You're right about a couple things. You're right that I was caught off guard. You're right about me picking apart people's looks. But again, to remind you all, that's only when they cross the line with me. Anytime I've ever done it, that line has been talking about my kids, or in this case, sending pictures of my kids. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys had a little chuckle because I surely did. If you want to be featured in one of these videos, feel free to comment down below and be an asshole and you'll get your 5 seconds of fame here on my YouTube channel. As always, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.